Hello friends and welcome back to Hades. Last time we had a very fun run with the Twin Fists of Malphon. We had a very hard-hitting build using the Heavy Knuckle Daedalus upgrade and the Divine Strike of Athena, which was a very nice pairing, I think. Deflection worked out really nicely, we got a little bit of crit damage in. I think even on the final Hades fight I saw that we one time critted for more than 2000 damage or something like that. It was pretty alrightish, very, very nice. So let's see what the game has in store this time for us. But I think before we look at which weapon to take, let's give a little bit of nectar to Skelly. We've been neglecting him a little bit lately, and I want to rectify that.
Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, boy, yo. Won't forget you doing me a solid like this. Cross my heart.
No need to thank me, mate. But don't you dare forget it, or I'll attack you repeatedly and without mercy.
Okay, let's also
See what you
talk.
can do in terms of hitting me, pal.
Yeah, that was not very informative. Okay, so which weapon do we take? We could take the bow again. The last attempt with the bow, I think we actually lost with the Aspect of Chiron. Maybe we can try and get some revenge for that.
Far greater
But I don't want
gods
to take the
than I
Aspect
once
of
will
Chiron
do.
again. Could upgrade the Aspect of Zagreus a little bit, or maybe we go with the Aspect of Hera again. You know what? Why not? Let's take the Aspect of Hera for a run again. The Bloodstone drop time is 8 seconds,
Transform. All set.
and I think I've got a little idea here. So we can load our cast into our bow and shoot and release our cast at the same time. And what do we take for a keepsake here? We could take a lot of different casts from all of different gods. Yeah, I only think that really the casts of Ares and of Demeter are not suitable for this playstyle here with the Aspect of Hera. So everything else would be alright for me. So I don't think I got a preference right now. Maybe we just take something else. We could try and do another Pierce Butterfly run, or maybe take the Distant Memory for a roll to deal some extra damage. You know what, maybe we actually can do a bit of another Pierce Butterfly run. I'm not good at that. I tend to get hit a lot, but maybe with the bow this will be feasible, huh? Let's try it. Let's try. And because I think we lost the last run on the bow, yeah, we have already cleared Tartarus and Asphodel. So maybe on the Mirror of Night we go for the not for the Chthonic Vitality, but the Dark Regeneration this time. Excuse me. Also, as you might have noticed here, I invested a key to reset the Mirror of Night and to get all of our darkness out again and redistribute it. I have put points now into everything that I like using most of the time. I have only upgraded the Dark Regeneration and Chthonic Vitality, both because I tend to switch between those a little bit from time to time, and the Stygian Soul and the Infernal Soul. Everything else is just this year, so all of the other ones are not leveled at all. And this made us have a lot of spare darkness, which meant that we could actually upgrade the God's Legacy talent here to the maximum rank and have another 10% bonus chance of getting a legendary or duo boon now in our runs. I think this will be very helpful because, you know, legendary and duo boons are very, very strong for the most part and tend to be the most transformative for your run. So this will probably be very helpful. We still only have one Fated Persuasion here. And we don't have the Stubborn Defiance unlocked right now, which I will probably want to use at some point again. So this is probably where our next 600 darkness go. But for now, I think with this build here, we should be looking fine. And because we don't have the Hera bow upgraded that much, I think we take the Stygian Soul this time. This means we only have one cast starting out to load into our shot. But if we can manage to get a second Blood Crystal by means of a boon from Chaos, this could already alleviate this problem pretty much alright, and give us a good nuke every 3 seconds instead of having it stuck into the enemy all the time, which is like one of the biggest problems that I have with Hera when it's not upgraded that much, that on boss fights you only get to this big damage spike that you can do on rare occasions. So I think this build should work out nicely. On the fated list, we don't have anything really that we need to shoot for. So let's get something good going here on the Pact of Punishment. I do want to remove the damage control. But I thought about this, and maybe we throw in the second point of benefits package, which means that armored foes will not have one dangerous trait that varies each encounter, but they will have two. It adds 3 more points of heat to our gauge here. We're now at 16 again. And I think I want to get a bit more used to fighting these strong armored enemies. And probably using that will be very useful for that. If we want to go for another 32 heat run at one point, we will probably need to have this on second rank. So better get used to it, so we don't struggle with it as much when we go there later. Fight that line, leave it at 9 minutes per area. I think this should be okay. But you know what? I'm taking off the heightened security again. Last time it wasn't that problematic, but let's do it like this. 15 heat should be alright.
What could go wrong?
That dog is not your plaything, boy. Cerberus defends our realm so that no one gets in alive, or gets out either way.
It's a big cuddly doggy.
See you upstairs,
We need to
boy.
play with him. What do we get? It's Zeus.
Poor Demeter, young man. I still wonder what became of her fair daughter. Ran away with mortals there, perhaps. Some of the tales even more preposterous. Don't go believing everything you hear. And do be sensitive about the subject, Demeter, she's been through quite enough.
He's still trying to distract us from what's actually happened there. Oh, she ran away with mortals, perhaps. We do know that he knows what happened to Demeter's daughter, right? So, that guy. What do we get here? Lightning strike, electric shot. We haven't really had a Zeus cast build, and this seems to be very weird for the Hera bow. It could be a very, very bad decision to do this, actually, because the damage output against single enemies will be bad. But I think with the Chthonic Blood, or what is it called? The upgrade that we can cast regularly, I think this could actually be working out. Let's do it. It will be more of a weird build, I believe, but let's try it.
Thunder time.
A little bit of extra damage is in it anyway. So this will probably be alright, I believe. Yeah, see that? Works. Okay, so one thing
Set.
I wanted to get your guys' opinion on. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. You probably know about the change that we some time ago, I think probably more than a few years ago actually right now, with the new bottle caps on Coca-Cola bottles and stuff like that, or the other bottles as well, because you know, all of the people immediately thought like, yeah, we need to copy that. About the bottle caps being attached to the bottle itself, so you can't actually remove them.
Good.
And if you're anything like me, and I think most of the people agree with that, you fucking hate this, right? Such a stupid thing to change. And it's more annoying than helpful most of the time. And what really got me there was that today in the morning, I was having breakfast. And for some weird reason,
World's power.
when I opened a new package of milk, I realized that they also had implemented this. And for some weird reason, now I couldn't take off the cap
My health.
of the milk bag. Why the hell would you do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Let's take this. It's so annoying to always have this lid there, this cap in the way. and not be able to get it out of the way, because, you know, you... Oh, come on. You have it hanging around while you are trying to pour your drink, and gets in the way, and you have to keep it out of the way all the time. And, oh, it's so annoying to have around. And then, why would you have this on a bag of milk? This is so mind-boggling for me.
Top shape.
Special deals more base damage with each consecutive hit. Nah. Attack fire 3 shots in the spread pattern. I don't actually know if this will mean that when we fire a loaded shot with our cast, each of the 3 shots will have a chance to trigger our cast there. Let's try that one out. We've also not had it before.
Stronger.
Because, you know, I do get why they would implement this new stuff on the... Oh, this is actually working nice. Why they implemented this? It was a nice idea to be like, hey, when you're out in the open and I don't know, you're at the park with your friends and you're chilling out and you're having something to drink, yeah, you're drinking your Coke, and then all of a sudden you drop the bottle cap and you're like, no, my bottle cap, now it's fallen to the dirt and I can't put it back on because it's dirty. But seriously, when was the last time when you were at the park, chilling with your friends, and you thought like, hey, let's crack out my bag of milk here and take a little sip? That's so weird and so unnecessary. That was okay. It was actually without being hit. Nice.
Now listen, Zagreus. Admittedly, this is a little strange, even from me. I have a message for your bow. That's right. Just go on up to Coronat next time and tell it with a firm, commanding voice. I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar. Let me know how it goes, okay?
Okay, so we just got the phrase to awaken the secret aspect of our bow from Artemis. How very nice, thank you. Deadly Flourish True Shot.
Avatar.
We could go for the epic True Shot. It's 132 damage with the chance to deal critical. This could actually be feasible. But you know what? I think I want to stay on the electric shot right now. It's working out okay-ish. It's really not strong against single enemies, but otherwise I'm actually quite confident it does its job. So let's take Artemis 8 for now.
On the prowl.
So yeah, all of these, this stuff with all of this. Wow, where did both guys go? Actually, it feels really weird to me to have this, and it's for the most part it's inconsequential, right? It's like, yeah, whatever, just go with it. It's not that big of a deal, but it does feel a little bit like they treat you like you are actually not able to do stuff yourself. They are like, yeah, we know you're not capable of unscrewing the lid of the bottle, taking a sip, and then putting it back on without losing it or dropping it. It does feel really, really weird. Let me know what you think about this. Do you like this change? Actually, because I've heard about from some people that they are actually in favor of it and think it's quite helpful. In my opinion, it isn't.
They had their chance.
Okay, we did not kill those guys very quickly, so we don't get a lot of darkness, but something at least. A shop. We do have a good amount of gold. A pawn would also be too bad. This would be a lot of gold, though, if we clear the Arab escape without getting hit. I'm willing to risk it. No risk, no fun, right? If we actually manage to do this here, we can go to more than 500 gold. Be in a decent spot for buying something nice from the next shop. Let's kill this crystal thingy here first. Because those things are actually very hard to not get hit by. Wow, that's a lot of enemy spawn. Aerobuscade. Ooh, did work out. Nice. 560 gold. And now I think we take the key to get another reroll going. This could really help us with getting something good from Zeus running. Or maybe force or improve our chances to get a duo or something like that going in the future. Yeah, I think the triple shot with the electric shot is actually very, very nice regarding the crowd control capabilities that we have here. Can we buy something nice? You know what? We do have a good amount of health, so let's get a bit of extra money going here. By darkness. Damage striking undamaged foes. We do have a lot of money. This could actually be helpful. Let's buy it. Let's buy all of the stuff from the shop there. Maybe it's Sisyphus. Nice. That's one of the guys that we actually have to give a little bit more nectar to.
I'm really very flattered, Highness. You didn't have to get me anything. I mean, your company's more than enough for me.
I figured you could do with something more than that this time around, good sir.
Look here, Boldy. Prince Zed himself has come to visit us.
Does Boldy really keep you company? Personally, I would resent a giant boulder that keeps tumbling back down a hill after I push it all the way up there.
Oh, Baldy's not so bad. I mean, he's a good listener, a good shoulder to lean on, doesn't wield a whip. I rightly can't complain. Good having company down here.
Yeah, I would like to see this boulder wield a whip. That would be interesting, right? We do have a lot of gold right now. We don't need the healing. Let's take the darkness because of that. It's also a little bit more healing.
This darkness.
And there's the shop. This is the last shop of the region. Yeah, right. Ares. What would we want with Ares? Ares on our attack could be interesting indeed. We could do that. Let's see what we can get here. Blade Dash. Blood Frenzy, Curse of Agony. Attack inflicts doom. Low rarity. But maybe we can switch it out later or do something like that. Blade Dash. 14 damage per hit with the Blade Drift being left where you started. I mean, we are constantly dashing away from enemies with the bow. So this could be useful. Maybe I don't want to get deceived by this being epic rarity and this being normal. Let's take this just for a little bit of extra damage. And you know what? Let's also buy the Pom.
Delicious.
Electric shot to 111. Curse of Agony going up to 80. This is more than 50% bonus. Let's do it.
Just what I need. Oh, I'm just fine. Thank you for asking, mate.
I don't think there was any fishing spot down here in Tartarus, right?
Electo.
Let's see what we can do against her.
You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
Okay.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a worthless mortal. Come on, let's bleed you dry.
So all of the other gods actually do have a different colored blood? Only Zacharias? Actually did miss with the cast there. That was a little bit my bad.
She's getting mad.
Oh, don't dash into all of these little shots, man. They're not that hard to avoid. I think if we actually point blank shoot her with the electric shot being loaded, this actually deals a lot of instant damage. So far, that's actually working out quite nicely. It's not perfect, but wasn't bad damage, right?
Ugh, that one.
That one, okay. Heal up using the darkness. Heal up using the fountain. We're back to maximum. I think it's time that we start picking up some bonus max HP.
Which one?
And we have now the Pierce Butterfly being on rank 2, 1.5% bonus damage per cleared encounter. We are right now at, oops, that was not the button I wanted to press, a 9% damage bonus. That's not too bad for after Tartarus, I'd say. Yeah, it's okay. Artemis 8, Electric Shot, Curse of Agony. Let's keep all of those. It seems they are actually useful. Yeah, Chaos Gate spawn ahead. That is something that we actually do need. And I don't think we need the Infernal Trove. Maybe we could use it to heal up after... Yeah, let's also buy that. Because I think on this next room that we go here, the starting room, there will be the Chaos Gate, but there's actually no option for the Infernal Trove to spawn. So we will get the Chaos Gate here, right, and a fishing spot. And then on the next encounter, actually, we were getting our Infernal Trove.
Fish.
Okay.
Crustacean.
So that means if the Infernal Trove is, for example, health,
Let me have it.
we could actually use it in a way. So I would be absolutely stoked if we could get another cast here.
I understand the hunting goddess Artemis recently has turned her gaze towards you. It is unexpected she would offer her assistance, even to a relative in need.
Okay, what do we get here? Gold is worth more, boons have a better chance to be rare, special deals more damage. Blade Favor is okay, and we don't use our special, so the curse wouldn't be bad at all. You know what? I'm actually willing to reroll this. Cast deals more damage, boots have a better chance to be rare. Darkness and gemstones are worth more. Cast deals more damage. That wouldn't be a bad thing to have. Dash has minus 45% range is bad though. And boons having a higher chance to be rare or better is actually useful. This is even better than the one that we have gotten offered last time. Dropping an Inferno Bomb is not too bad, I would say. We can handle that. Let's take this over the increased cast damage. And just quickly, let me take a look here. Because we have something from Artemis already. And her legendary boon with 2 max bloodstones would actually be fantastic for us. We need exit wounds, pressure points, or support fire in order to be able to get that. So, exit wounds, pressure points, support fire. So for support fire, we do have the prerequisites. We could be getting that. It wouldn't be a bad thing to get. We are not hitting that often, but I don't actually know if after you cast or hit with an attack or special. So the cast that gets triggered by our attack right now with the Hera aspect would also probably trigger one of the arrows here. This could be useful. Exit wounds would also be useful. We can actually get this as well. And pressure points does not have requisites. So actually, getting more boots from Artemis could be very beneficial right now. And let's also get another reroll going. Normally I would prefer getting more darkness here. But I think under these circumstances that we are working here, yeah, the point blank shooting with the triple shot is actually very, very cool. Okay, having more rerolls. There is the trove. Extra money. Let's take it. Because I want to be able to reroll like chaos boons or maybe if we get some more stuff from Artemis, so that we can get the stuff that we actually want to have. You know, shooting for a specific build is something that you can very well do in Hades, and I think it's something that you actually should do. Because just getting random stuff all the time will be feasible tactic for most of the time, but once you get to a little bit higher heat or something like that, you need to have a plan, actually. Here we can buy. Hermes.
Here's the fee.
I guess I'm used to these one-sided chats here, boss, thanks to my work experience with my professional associate down there. You tell him I said hi, all right?
I know what he will respond. He will say, "Oh." Okay, side hustle, normal rarity. 10% dodge chance. Attack being faster. Yep. That's the thing I want to take. And another boon. Random. Emitter. We don't have anything from her yet, so we can actually use this to get some extra damage going. 2.5%, no, 5% per god that we have a boon of. Healing effects are more potent. We don't need to restore health right now. After taking damage, completely chill enemies around them, around you. This could be helpful to get some distance between us and the enemies, so they don't chase us down that much. Nourished Soul is nice, but with the bow, hopefully we won't be hit that often and will not need to heal that much. 32% more restoration from picking up darkness would actually be very nice though. Special stronger and inflicting chill is not something that we want to have. We're not using our special at all. I'm a bit torn between these two. Let's take the Frozen Touch. Oh, there's more Artemis. Even with a higher rarity, because this has a skull on the symbol, yeah, and we are going through the barge of death.
Nothing.
If you could give us nice pressure points, or... Wow. Or maybe even support fire. This could be tremendously good. Oh my god, so many projectiles. Ooh, this actually did a lot of damage. I did not do so well there. What do we get? True shot, clean kill, pressure points. 3% pressure points. That's not bad. 3% chance to deal critical damage with our attack, with our cast, and also the prerequisite for having her legendary come up. I actually do need to take another look at this though, because I think legendary needs you to have 2 of these, right? 2 of the following, right? We also need exit wounds or support fire. So keep that in mind. Support fire we could be getting right now. Exit wounds we can also get. Let's see if we actually will be able to do that. Getting more casts would be fantastic. Another Hermes boon though. A bit of movement speed would be nice. Maybe more dashes. Hey, where are you guys? Odie? One more guy running around at wherever. All of the Infernals, I was taking them so lightly and be like, yeah, I can deal with that, but yeah, really? The Infernals actually did deal quite a bit of damage to us during the Barge of Death fight and here as well.
I got from Chaos has a new effect.
You've been already for my prop, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. Don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
Sprint duration, the hyper sprint, rate evasion, God gauge charges up automatically. 1% every 2 seconds, that's not too much, but having a greater call from Artemis from time to time, it's actually not too bad. I don't think I want to use a reroll here. Let's get the quick favor.
The haste of Hermes.
Word of Charon with a little bit of health would be appreciated. Nice!
Nice.
And you know what? Trove Tracker. This will take all of our remaining money. Let's not do that. Maybe it's gemstones or some stuff like that that we don't actually want to have. There is Eurydice. Having increased rarity for the boons that we get now would be very, very nice.
Welcome.
Hello there, and also take some of this here.
You read my mind, hon. I go through this stuff awful fast sometimes.
And I, in turn, shall go through your incredible cooking awful fast, given the opportunity. Eurydice, can I ask you for a favor here? Not that you owe me anything, but would you hear me out?
Yeah, sure, hon. What is it? Though you'd better not be asking for my recipes. Closely guarded family secret. I'd say I'd take them to my grave, but yeah.
It's not your recipes, though they are wonderful. It's your song. I'm sure it'd be a hit around the house, and I know someone who really needs to hear it. Don't suppose you've got a parchment copy I could have?
Your Royal Majesty, you want my song? You are aware it's called Good Riddance, right? But sure, why not? If music's gonna be playing in your house, it might as well be great. And let me give you something to go with it.
He really just, like, played her like a fiddle, right? He was appealing to her pride of like, oh, that's such a great song that you have there. Yeah, that's it. Refreshing Nectar. Next 3 boons have upgraded rarity.
Good choice.
This could be big for us.
Feeling better already?
This shop, not so much though. We don't have any money. Is this actually the last chamber before the fight against the Hydra? It seems, yeah. You know what? Let's buy the darkness here. 30 darkness will give us a little bit of help as well.
I'll take it.
So maybe these 77 points of HP will be enough to kill the Hydra without using a Death Defiance. I will try it for sure.
I have longed to hear the sound of your hiss, Lenny.
It's a bit hard to get really close to the Hydra to land triple shots. So maybe for the most part I want to actually just sit back and take it a bit slower. Come on. I suspect after Aphrodite we will notice that we did not improve the damage bonus of our Pierce Butterflies that much. Let's use the Greater Call here to make a bit of way here. Okay, so far so good. Decent amount of HP left. Should be sufficient to not die, right? Yes. Okay. Timer also looks nice. So far, this run is okay. Now in Elysium, this will be the true test though. Heal up a good amount. 145 max HP still. I think all of these HP up that we have right now is from collecting darkness. So we would really need something else here. So where are we regarding our Pierce Butterfly? Still 9%, yeah. Didn't manage to clear one encounter in Aspect without getting hit. Oh my god. Artemis is 8, Quick Favor, Electric Shot. I do actually think Quick Favor on higher ranks, I think is a fantastic boon to have. On normal rarity, it's okay-ish. Extra damage was undamaged foe, special deals more damage, not useful at all. We do also don't have a lot of money, so let's just advance. Now in Elysium, I think we will hit a bit of a wall. Because these guys will be very hard to kill, and the shield guys, for especially, are some of the guys that I really struggle with when having the bow, specifically. Now, I would really like to have this max HP, but Artemis, and we would need this one to be one of the other ones that we need for her legendary, and then we would have to get another boon by her, from her, and this would need to be the legendary then. Having more casts would be so important for this build, though. Let's do it. It's taking a big risk here. The revenge chill of the enemies here is actually proving to be at least somewhat useful. There's a fishing spot as well. Oh my god, these guys, when they're armored, I always forget that they have this triple attack. And I go in again directly after dodging the first the attacks, meaning I immediately get hit with the second. Oh, come on! I really wanted this big card to get rid of the armor before it moves again. Wow, that was a lot of damage. First room, we almost took 100 damage. Deadly Strike, Hunter's Mark, Hunter Instinct. No! None of these are helpful. Let's reroll.
Not what I need right now.
No!
Oh my god, come on, game! Hunter's Mark is not useful at all. The only way that we have of dealing critical damage right now is through our call and the 3% chance on the normal attack and so on. Hypebreaker, ugh. Yeah, we are not dealing critical damage that often. Dash Strike deals more damage. We don't have anything there. And I do use the Dash Strike of the bow quite a bit. Probably the best thing to take here. Sadly really.
What lurks in the River Lethe?
Nice, a sea map. Okay. Let's see what this trove here has to offer. Only gemstones. I'm not willing to fight that. Let's get the hammer upgrade. Would be something nice here to get. Maybe you could get something like point blank shot or something similar. The doom damage that we have is a little bit underwhelming, and the cast damage as well. Oh, these guys have so much range. Please, no more enemies. Okay, good enough. Chain shot. The attack hits up to 3 foes. Charged volley. Power shot is easier to execute and deals more damage. I'm not going for charged shot. With the chain shot, could our attack, all of the 3 shots, actually bounce between enemies? And would they actually trigger additional casts? I don't think they would trigger additional casts, but it is some more damage. It is only multi-target damage though, not single target damage. Excuse me. The perfect shot will probably be more useful if you can use it against bosses. Here's some more damage there. I would be excited to see if the chain shot works with the triple shot though, but I think the right choice is the perfect shot here. Now we'll need to focus more on actually performing well regarding that aspect as well. Can we buy something useful here? That's good. Movement speed also not too bad. And now I think we take the extra health. We need it. I think we really need to go past 200 max HP. best before we fight the heroes of Elysium, the champions. Good thing we do have a... Ooh, that was a close one. Good thing we do have a power shot that is still relatively easy to perform. Because, you know, some of the Daedalus upgrades actually make it harder for you to hit because your charge time goes up. Okay, this is another Artemis boon of higher rarity. Boss fight though, mini-boss. Yep.
It's that big soul catcher again. Sorry, Thad.
I do know I should be shooting for getting more instances of bonus damage from our fierce butterfly. But you know what? At this point, I think we will be exchanging it at the end of this area anyway, so whatever. Deadly Flourish, Hunter Instinct, Highbreaker. Again, all of the useless stuff here. None of this does anything for us.
Got anything else?
Wow. There's so much stuff that we could be getting. At least the support fire would be an option. It doesn't have any prerequisites, so we're not getting it. Clean kill. And probably something that we will be selling. Demeter. From Demeter we could get some health back, for example. Chilling enemies. It's not something that we need to shoot for. You know what? Let's get more HP. I think this will be more helpful. This was actually a critical perfect shot. 650 damage. That's nothing to scoff at, but with a 3% chance to get something like that, and only on the perfect shot, obviously. I shouldn't have gotten so close to it. That was the perfect opportunity to get another bit of extra damage going. I completely squandered it by trying to get in too close. Against that one enemy. 195 HP. That does look a lot better. HP-wise, money-wise, we are looking okay-ish to go to the shop. Darkness means we heal a little bit, though. And this is not the last chapter of the area. Chamber 31. So we'll have another shop later. Let's for now do it like this. Again, immediately got hit. These splitters with their shots being everywhere on screen. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Wow! Didn't realize there was this big shot coming up from the top here. Come on, man. Okay, a little bit of healing. I'm a little bit on struggle bus right now, and it's really just us not being able to make the most out of our aspect here, because the cast of Zeus is not doing a lot for us right now. So this trial here, Ares and Zeus, I don't think we want it. There's really nothing that we could be getting from this. Zeus could give us his boon that his chain lightnings are bouncing more often. Ares will probably give us something for our special or something like that, which we don't want to use. I think we try to upgrade what we have a little bit more.
Long spears.
There's another well of Charon as well. Maybe this could prove useful. There's another enemy up there, it seems. Nope. Whoa, almost ran into that thing. Okay, I actually think taking the perfect shot upgrade was immensely useful for this run. Come on. The added damage that we get from that really seemed to have helped us with being able to kill enemies in a at least decently timely manner. Under-dash pressure points on 4%, electric shot with more damage. That is an increase in our critical chance of 33%. Thinking about how much extra we get. It is not a lot though. Maybe upgrading the electric shot is worth more. It's really only 17 damage more per cast though. I'll take the pressure points. Let's see what we can buy here. Replenish Death Defiance. Okay.
Gimme.
That is not too bad. Let's also buy this one. Maybe having a little bit of extra leeway for our call would be helpful here. Ooh, and there is another Artemis boon. Really, the game has thrown so many Artemis boons at us. I'm shocked that we didn't get any dual or legendary runes out of this yet. Do we actually not have any of the prerequisites for any of the dual boons? Does look like it, right? Wow, more enemies. Even more enemies! Let's use the call here. Got hit again. Still not too bad of a fight. Come on, lady, give us something. Deadly Strike, Deadly Flourish, Hunter's Mark. The game really doesn't want us to have the prerequisites for the legendary here. Deadly Flourish I don't want to take. You know what? I think about taking the Deadly Strike. With that having a then 19% chance to crit with our normal attack combined with the power shot. That alone would probably be good damage. And it's a straight up damage up. The Doom is not doing that much damage. It's just not doing that much damage. Let's take it.
Ares won't mind.
And I really have to say, Lady Artemis, what the hell are you doing? Exit wounds. One of the following. We have the requisites. Support fire. We have 4 of them. 4 of 6 choices that we need to get support fire. Any of those would help us get fully loaded. Which would immediately put this run in a whole different place. 150 gold. I don't think I'll be risking that. Time-wise we can do it, but it... maybe being able to buy something... probably a really bad decision. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, only these 4 guys. That was actually decent. 100 gold left. When I saw the 2 shield guys, I was like, no, that was not a good idea. But hey, we do have some actual money now for the shop here. Huh. 250 gold we will need to get the boon and the health up. For now, I would prefer the health up, I believe. Maybe there's some urns somewhere that we could use to get some extra. No, there's not. Too bad. Let's get the max HP here. And also the actual HP. Getting some darkness. 36, I think, will not be enough to fight these guys without losing Death Defiance. But if we manage to use only one, I think we're still in a decent shape.
Ready yourself and your fine armor, friend Asterius. I shall drive circles around him whilst you dispatch him with your mighty axe.
This does sound very cowardly, man. I shall drive circles around him.
Your strategy might work a little better if you didn't shout it loud enough for me to hear. Though I have to say, I'm impressed you can drive, fight, and shout all at the same time.
And I, fiend, am impressed that you yet live and breathe. A temporary state Asterius and I shall soon alleviate. To war!
Okay, let's do this. Oh, come on, Asterius, don't start me off with that. Ooh, don't get hit by those. Those grenades deal so much damage. Another spin attack. Oh, yeah. That's what I mean with Theseus being a pain in the ass on his card. If you want to get close to him. Okay, I think this was decent. We did get Theseus off his card though, which will make the what's coming up now a lot harder. Maybe we need to actually focus him right now. Let's not have to deal with this all the time now. Okay, decent enough. It's very rare that I kill Theseus before Asterius. Oh, come on, Asterius. Ooh, okay. Only one Death Defiance used. I think this was actually quite decent fight. Thank you for your support. I really love this little shade. I really love him. It's such a nice detail. 5 minutes 30 left on the clock. 2 Death Defiances. Decent amount of health. And a Fierce Butterfly that's completely and utterly useless. So let's switch this out and take something else. Actually, with 2 Death Defiances left, let's not use the Evergreen Acorn. Let's do something else and pick up the Lucky Tooth. We need to upgrade this at one point. On base level, it gives 150 health Death Defiance. Then when upgraded, 75 and on maximum 100 health. Fixed. I think this is a very, very good trinket to have at some points. And it's a very good thing to upgrade. So let's start working on that. Frozen Touch, Hunter Dash, Quick Favor. Actually, the Frozen Touch is quite useful, I would say. There have been some instances where I was like, okay, these Exalted Spare guys, for example, have hit me. They are both now very, very, very slow, so I can wail away at them without being in danger of hitting them again, especially when they are armored. And they are a little bit harder to predict what they are doing. I think it's very, very useful. Quickfire does not do a lot, but it does something, and Hunter Dash, we could sell that, actually. Maybe get something else for it. 85 gold. You know what? Let's do it. I don't think it's that useful for us. If we had 30 more gold... Do we sell the quick favor? Get the depth defiance there. I don't think it's that useful, with only being 1% every 2 seconds. I think the depth defiance is worth more, actually. I think this is the right call to make here. Now, again, with 3 depth defiances. Our damage is not extremely good, but I think with the critical chance that we now have, there's actually something to it. We do have the clean kill boon, which increases the damage of our crits as well. Only Ares boons down here. Ugh. But I heard a fishing spot. There it is. Get this one done first. I think this is the third fish we get here, right? So we get something from the chef at least at the end of this run. And now what do we get here? There's another Artemis boon. And Zeus. With only 1 Artemis boon, we don't actually have a chance to get the legendary though. Max health I want to get. And probably Zeus is more useful right now than Artemis. Let's get Zeus first, actually.
Let's see what's in here.
Oh, come on. Things just shaking and shaking, doing nothing. Hey, with the bow, I'm okay with that. Pretty much every other weapon, maybe not the adamant ray, but you know what I mean? Would be weird. But with the bow, the enemies don't move so much. I think the poison will not be that problematic for us on this run here. Just for the one reason that we do have the ranged weapon here. Time limit wise, we're sitting pretty. Let's just focus here on getting perfect shots. That should do it. Do we want to take that, actually? There's really not a lot of stuff in Charon's shop that we want to buy. Maybe a palm or something like that. And we will not be getting the state attack on this room here. So there will be at least one more. You always have to go through at least 2 of these hallways here before you get the state attack. It's actually it's a bit of a waste, but we do know that we will have a mini-boss at the end of this year. This guy. Wow! And just in case we do get poison or something like that. Wow, there was a lot of poison. I think we took like 4 points of poison damage. A tick there. Holy moly. Let's just sit here and kill them like that. Okay. I don't think we would have died if we hadn't bought the health, but we would be very, very low right now. Storm Lightning. Your chain lightning effects bounce more times. This is something that we could use for our cast. Thunder Dash, a little bit of extra damage while dashing around. Lightning effects also make foes jolted. This is the right boon to get here. This is a lot of extra damage. We will apply Jolt regularly, at least every 3 seconds. And 112 extra damage every 3 seconds. I think that's very decent. Especially with it not being really only 112, because we have percentage bonuses here and there that affect our every little bit of damage that we inflict. I think for now, let's buy this health up here. 250. Then we get this health up here, then we are at 275. And this really just means that out of the death defiances that we have here, we will be getting a lot of health out of. And that, in itself, could actually be enough, I believe, to win this run. Oops, pressed the wrong button there. Sorry for that. Yeah, but the triple shot was very useful there. I could just shoot at the one vermin down left and would hit the other one as well. And this is actually fantastic that we get a 2-sack here. We're at max HP, 4 Death Defiances, 4 of them.
Time to deliver the goods.
That's really nothing more that we want to get.
Prince Zagreus once more offers to Cerberus one of his.
If we had the prerequisites to get the legendary boon of Artemis, I would indeed try and get this now.
Thanks, boy.
Because this is oh, we can't actually after going past Cerberus. But this was one with the skull symbol, so a little mini boss, which means higher rarity, better chance to get the legendary boon there. We don't have the prerequisites, so whatever. Let's get this done with first. I think we will be sitting pretty here. For the most part, this should be no problem. Another fishing spot here.
Would that you cleaned your chambers with the same devotion you show getting to these heights.
Okay, just a very quick chat here. I think we'll probably be getting in some trouble with these skulls all the time. Because our burst damage to get rid of them is a little bit limited. But if we do crit, we actually deal very, very good damage. It's time to dodge there a little bit. Okay, at least we got rid of those guys. I believe after his next invincibility phase we probably have a greater call. Which means I will then use it to get past the next stage here quicker. And probably try and not kill these enemies like at all. This was good damage. Again, boiling blood. Holy moly. $508 crit. Oh, this was good dodge. Good dodge. Yes, nice. Okay. No Death Defiances used. First phase done. We're sitting pretty here. Yeah, with these close-up hits here. That was a bad one, though. And our decent chance to crit. Okay, first Death Defiance gun.
No. Think you can keep this up?
Right now, I'm actually in full-on damage deal mode. Not a greater call.
I'll take care of this.
Artemis, this hunt is well out of your league.
Yeah, very nice.
Again, you have defeated me somehow. And yet...
This was really not the Hera aspect carrying in us here. Having the Zeus cast on our normal attack was actually fun and nice, but what made us win the run here were the 2 Daedalus upgrade, I think. The triple shot and the perfect shot were enabling us to deal big damage close up, and having the crit chance of Artemis on top of that, while after exchanging the Ares attack for Artemis's one, I think this is what made us deal good damage here at the end. And this is what worked out. It was okay. Not the best clear time, but it was our 20th clear on our 33rd run. We are at the 3-win streak right now. not great, but not too shabby either. Let's get this fish here out of the water.
I know you're out there,
Our
fish.
fourth fish. So we'll probably be getting some very nice reward from the chef.
Got it.
A bass.
Another bass, huh?
And let's bring this back to the House of Hades.
Although there are innumerable ways for one to die, our danger-seeking prince has come to know a sizable variety.
And there he goes. Let's spread out some more of this nice nectar that we have. We didn't spend a lot of it during the run, mainly because we have reached the thresholds where we can't actually gift more nectar to a lot of the different gods. We will have to do some specific things to unlock the next tier of upgrades then, so we can give them ambrosia.
What news, Spirit?
Cause of death, spoiled food. You don't eat spoiled food, man.
They won't catch me sleeping on the job again.
We just did.
Zagreus.
Dad?
Enough of this boy. Even mortals know better. I don't want your nectar or ambrosia or whichever offerings. You owe me no such thing. I shall not accept it any longer. In fact, here. You shall take all of it back.
Why? It's just nectar, Father. Lighten up. I get that you're surly about everything, but please at least try toward decency with me. If not for me, then for Mother.
How dare you lecture me? I mean...
He's got a point there.
As you told me yourself, there's no changing what already transpired. And our memories are warnings. When you have lived as long as I have, you come to understand your weaknesses.
But you can actually do something about them, right? You can try and better yourself and get past your weaknesses.
What are you getting at? You're just going to give up, stick with what's comfortable for you instead of making any real effort at making peace with your son.
There it is.
Listen to me. My attempts at making peace are going to be rather subtle for your tastes. I cannot change the past, and there is only so much I can do about the future. I tell you this because I shall not lie to you again. That much I swear.
Well, that is indeed a big promise, though, right? I think Zagreus would appreciate this.
Alright. Well, it's a start.
Yeah, that's definitely a start. And we have forged a bond with Hades.
Always wanted to ask you something, Father. Whose skull is that there on your shoulder? If it's not too personal.
I did not chronicle all Typhon's wretched offspring, boy. No one did. Some of them sit upon our shoulders now, lest we forget that things could easily have turned out rather differently, and much, much worse.
So these are just the remains of the spawn of the most hideous monstrosity of all time, which you and your brother slew, got it? I guess putting the dead in their place is all part of the job. I can hardly imagine what it was like before you and the Olympians took charge.
You're better off.
That's a bit of a compliment in disguise, right? We also got back all of our nectar here.
For you boys, that it? You've developed quite the delicate palate at your distinguished age.
Though having little appetite remaining for the lightness of nectar's flavor, the multi-headed monster of the underworld nevertheless accepts.
I like the one head in front that has a tongue out. It's like, ha! Yeah. It's really my favorite head of Cerberus. Hey Achilles, what do you have here?
Achilles, I was wondering if you'd split this with me at the lounge. A small excuse for both ourselves to take a break.
Are you most certain you have time for me now, lad? Though how could I decline? I'll see you there.
I wonder how nectar tastes, actually.
I was a fool, you see. The gods promised me eternal glory beyond death. I could have stayed out of the war. Stayed home with Patroclus. I threw everything away. And sent so very many to this place.
What's done is done, sir. In my mind, you're the greatest warrior who ever lived. So is it glory you still seek? Or is it Patroclus?
It isn't glory anymore, lad. I'm sure of that. Patroclus, however, fear he's gone to me forever. Although his shade might yet reside within this realm, we left on terms I'd not forgive if I were him. Though, I had better get back to my post now, I think.
Well,
I hope I didn't cast a greater pall over this place back there. I'm very thankful that we had this chance to get caught up. Now you had best be off. Take care out there.
So we already do know, after having talked to Patroclus last time, that he does not hold a grudge towards Achilles, and he told us to actually deliver this message to him, right?
Hey, listen a moment, lad. I require your discretion with regards to whom we spoke about last time. The Shade you met with at Elysium.
I understand. What can I do about this, sir? There must be something. But you have to let me know what's going on.
Simply put, he is the reason that I'm here. Patroclus lost his life before I did, because of me. I shortly followed, in a rage. When I arrived here, I received a hero's welcome. Your father himself ushered me to Elysium. But that's not what I wanted.
You wanted to see Patroclus, but he's in Elysium while you... Oh no.
I signed a pact, lad. Felt the terms were good enough. He could live there, while I'd live here, at least for now. Such deals are most uncommon, and their confidentiality must be upheld. But let's speak no more of this for now, all right? Some other time.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, the story unfolds in front of our eyes. Lots and lots of more nice background story stuff that we get to know.
I got you something, Orpheus. It's a new song. From someone who still cares for you.
My friend, you wrote a song for me. Oh, but this is not from you, it's from... Eurydice. No. I don't know what to say.
Take all the time you need, mate.
Well, it's got to be some very unexpected thing to happen, right?
So if there's anything that I can do for you, Nyx, you need but ask, all right? I plan to pull my weight.
Your services were always welcome here. Please acclimate yourself at your own rate. I am available to answer any questions you may have at any time.
Thank you, my friend. I have to tell you, it's good to be back.
Yep, they're coming to terms quite nicely. Let's give another gift to Meg as well.
Got you some more of that contraband you like. Don't suppose I could help you put it away or anything?
Look at me, Zach. You think that all these gifts will make things go back to the way they were? They won't. It isn't possible. We may be immortals, but we're older now.
I'd hope we're wiser too.
Now we can't actually talk with her anymore, okay? So let's give all of this fish to the cook here, actually. Base crustaceans, scuffer, sea mare. Yeah, quite a bit of stuff. Even one ambrosia. Nice. And you know what? Because we still have that much nectar right now, I don't think we want to exchange any more of our gemstones. Maybe I will use the gemstones that we have to improve the lounge here a little bit more. We have one fated list going for that in order to help Dusa, right? So maybe this would be a good way of investing that stuff. I think it will not be sufficient, only 444 gemstones, but let's talk to Dusa here first.
I think I finally know a little more about how you must feel, Dusa. Working for Father, I mean. I was so intent on running away from here, but here I am.
Look, Prince, your father's always been a pretty scary god. And this is something between you and him. Though, if you can forgive him, I guess it means you'd stay. And I would like that, so that's where I stand. I know it's really complicated, though.
Yeah. Thanks, though.
Finally, she's starting to talk to Zacharias like they are on equal ground, and she's not just fearful and running away. I love this so much. Okay, so I don't think we have anything to do here. We didn't manage to finish any more prophecies. I do think we have one new prophecy revealed, though, right? The Preserver's Avatar. Yeah, we need to reach the surface with the hidden aspect of Coronac, right. You know what? Let's reveal that right now, before we end the video. Because we won't be doing another bow run on the next video, right?
Coronact, I see you drawn in the arms of the seventh avatar. A hidden aspect. Rama,
yeah.
Who are you?
Okay, so this is the aspect of Rama. You have Celestial Sharanga, which can cause shared suffering. Shared suffering damage is 30% of attack. And this gets upgraded, obviously, to be more and more useful. The bow with the aspect of Rama has a very different moveset. It has a very wide attack. It's like firing not an arrow in front of you, but like more like a very wide projectile. And this attack will, after you have hit multiple enemies with your special, apply a part of the damage that you do to the other enemies that have this shared suffering debuff from your special on them. So you hit an enemy with your special, and they will take damage when you attack any foe for the next 7 seconds, as you can see here. That means you use your special, hit multiple enemies, and then you try to hit as many enemies as possible with your normal attack, and for every enemy that you hit, all of the other enemies that were attacked with the shared suffering also take damage. This can do a lot of damage, but it is, again, like... what's it called again? Like the aspect of Arthur, Excalibur, is actually a very slow weapon to use. Let's see next time what we can actually do with this. For now, my name is Dominic Bonsai. I'm your friendly little neighborhood tree. I wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye!